Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I just never seen someone put actual batteries in a camera. So Keelan's he's he's got a new thing.
We were talking about this. We were waiting for his new thing.
Yeah.
And guys, ladies and gentlemen, big announcement. Keelan has officially moved on from VHS tapes and found his new thing. Well done, mate.
Thank you, guys.
Same era,
Yep.
same aesthetic, but this one actually kind of useful and not as landfilly.
For new listeners, Keelan often moves on, gets obsessed with an interest, and then moves on, leaves it in the dust, never looks at it again. Previously, it was VHS tapes. Before that, it was bowling. Yep. Before that, it was Coke. The drink.
Yeah.
Right? Thank God. Because if he got obsessed with Coke, he wouldn't be here much longer. So now his new thing is, I don't know if it's vintage.
It's not even vintage. It's
soon
actually,
to be vintage cameras.
They're like two cameras from 2004.
Yeah. Right?
When did 2001?
Okay, that's
we're
almost
talking
vintage.
like between Sydney and Athens Olympic Games. Any camera that was manufactured in between that time when I was between 4 and 8.
Yeah.
So early primary school.
Here's how we do it. If you go and open up the family photo book, every photo taken in there, right? It's Christmas 2006.
Yes.
That's the camera that was used. That's what Keelan is into.
And everything Keelan shoots and films now looks like Christmas morning.
If you look at his Instagram, it's no matter where the photos are taken, even if it's at the gym or in a different state at a show, it is Christmas 2006.
I kind of like
Comment Merry Christmas, because that's what it looks like. Keelan took a photo of me and Rosie in our PJs. She's wearing a dressing gown. It's fucking Christmas 2006.
Yeah.
In the morning, we're having pancakes. We're really excited to open our presents. We're waiting for Dad to wake up.
You've just got the new So Fresh album.
Yep.
Akon's dropped a few new tracks that year.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
What a time to be alive.
I'm about to open up my GameCube.
Yep. Just.
It is cool.
Yeah.
I actually really approve of this. This is a good obsession.
It also adds a lot to
this
the
one
team.
is cool.
This one, I think, adds value because we then get to post like kind of cool looking.
Look at that tiny
vintage
little baby screen.
2001 Olympus Cam.
Yeah,
Media.
that's the future. Get one of me doing this.
Oh, that's video settings. I can put it on.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I can do it later. That's
embarrassing.
Either or.
Yeah, that's great. So man, Keelan's Instagram is popping off right now. Let me take a flick.
Get one of me.
Yeah, I took it to the protest the other day, and the photos turned out quite great.
Brilliant.
It'll look like
nice.
you've been to like a post 9/11.
Okay, we'll put all these
protest or
photos in
something.
the episode
I'll
as
go
well.
take one of Lewis. Oh, you've got one there. You go.
And then I'll just get one of the listener.
We actually won't be able to put these photos anywhere for a few weeks. I had to order like a.
Oh yeah, because they don't have normal
the
SD cards.
card is like so old. I've never seen it before.
They have like really thick old ones, and we have to get like weird
pull
adapters.
the SD card out.
The SD card adapters that you have to buy for these things.
Look at this.
More expensive than the
It
cameras.
looks like a giant SIM card
So
or a really small floppy
it
disk.
looks like a floppy disk. Yeah.
Big SIM card, small floppy disk.
Camera floppy disk.
That is the vibe.
So the thing is, I bought this and 3 other cameras. One of the cameras is like an old VHS camera.
Yeah.
That was $50. And then the guy.
What's a VHS camera?
I showed you it. Like
it records 2 VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Doesn't
dad used
work.
to have one.
Luke,
mate. That's a good shovel. Want to wave to mum?
Kick the footy.
Come on. Guess what? Jack, don't put sand in his eyes. Jack. And then the camera just cuts.
Yeah.
No sand in the eye.
Yeah. That's exactly the vibe.
And then it cuts like 4 days later. So Sharon, it's just give us a wave, boys. Give us a wave. Sharon, Luke's, and then I'm just wandering away. Sharon, go get Luke.
That is every dad with a video camera. It's like, all right, and then hang on a second, the settings are broken, and it's just like really zoomed in on Dad's head. Is that on?
You know what's the best? My mum and dad have been doing the thing in lockdown last year. Mum's project was converting all our old videotapes.
I want to do that with ours
to digital.
That's cool.
And I'm really excited about it because I'm going to go through them all now that they're all in digital. I can put them in videos and stuff, which very cool thing my mum's done. It's taken her hours. She just lets it run. But my dad was sitting there watching it one day. This is like last year. And as it was kind of playing through, and Dad's like, man, I've spent so much time editing these. And I go, what? And like the footage is like significantly unedited. It's like so many things shouldn't be in there. And Dad
Like
goes, no.
he edited them with
He goes,
scissors.
you had to like physically cut it and then tape it together and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. And it's still
And we
like,
complain about editing.
yeah.
We don't have any scissors, do we?
It
We have
was
a button
insane.
that has an image of a scissor that you
That's
click.
crazy.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him. And I was like, oh, you did a good job. And there's still footage of like the camera just I was like, you didn't think to cut that bit out?
Yeah, how rich coming from you editing on a laptop going, oh, geez, I would have cut that bit, mate.
Yeah.
You know, I would have done a review edit there. My dad also was into cameras, and I got obsessed with it, and I would come up with this camera called with this character called Curtis the Cameraman that was like a really bad camera filmer idiot, and I would just get terrible shots on purpose on video and stuff.
That's a pretty good bit.
It is a
Like,
pretty good bit.
That's a Keelan level bit.
But I was
Like if Keelan was like, "Hey guys, I'm Curtis the cameraman," and just started filming the roof.
but I was 9.
I had a similar character.
I know.
Yeah.
when I was that age as well.
Yeah. And I remember we watched
I wasn't
our
doing
tapes.
that much character comedy when I was 9.
Well, yeah,
was
and it
pretty
shows.
Yeah, I know. I've really excelled later on in life.
Yeah.
Yesterday at the airport, when my bag went through the scanner, I saw them all point to the X-ray because it just looks like there's so much like stuff in there.
Yeah.
And the guy starts pulling cameras out. There's 4 different cameras in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, 5 because I bought a new
That
one.
would look suspicious.
And I go, he goes, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, work. And then he pulls out the 4th camera. I go, I'm a cameraman, obviously. And he goes, I can see.
Yeah.
And they're all shitty ones like this or that.
Imagine if you're like, yeah, pizza delivery driver.
Yeah, he would be thinking like if you go, oh, I'm a cameraman, and you guys, these are all like $200 consumer cameras from like 2005. This guy
that I got
sucks
for
at his
free.
job.
The worst cameraman ever.
Yeah.
I remember last time we watched our family tapes. It was like that. It was like just out of context scenes and Dad going, "Who's this and here's that," and then it was intercut with like Curtis the cameraman, terrible, unfunny sketches. So Dad would be like filming Mum going, "Oh, look at my beautiful wife," and then it would cut and it'd be like, "I'm Curtis the cameraman," and I'm filming trees, and Dad's going, "Stop shaking the camera! I can't help it." And then it cuts to this other scene.
They
of,
don't
like,
age well, do they?
No, they don't.
Because it's like you deliver it with the wrong tone when you're that age. You're
Yes.
delivering it like you're actually being hilarious. There's
Yes.
no irony.
Yeah, I
You're
should like make a YouTube video of like these were my first videos, my comedy
yeah,
videos.
that's fucked.
But then we get to this next scene and it's like it's just super blurry and it's really silent. You can just see like you can just hear outside. So you're clearly outside. You hear wind going through trees and birds, and it's for ages just on this blurry like red blob, and you can't work out what it is. And me and Dad are watching it with Mum and my brother, and we're looking at this going, what is that? And we kind of assume that, oh, maybe someone just left the camera on. Like that happens when you don't know how to use a camera. And then something starts happening. It starts like zooming out, and everyone goes, oh, it's moving, and we're going to find out what it is. And it slowly zooms out, and it's my dad's ball sack. And I was filming it because he's a nudist, so I just zoomed in really close on his balls and then slowly zoomed out, and we're all looking at it going, what's this? And Mum recognizes it first. She goes, oh no. And then it's just Dad's cock and balls, and I'm filming it laughing.
I was about to say before you brought that up, I was like, did your home videos like way too much like nude Luke? Common theme.
Yeah, well, there's no chance of it getting out, I guess.
But it was just a different time where
Yeah.
it's like the internet didn't exist, and,
Yeah.
and I'm going around the backyard on my trike, and I'm just clearly had a shower and being like, oh, what a pants, you know?
Yeah.
And Dad's like, oh, look, there he's racing Jack. And like my brother's just fully clothed, and I'm just like ripping it naked.
Yeah, that
next
is
to
a
him.
weird period,
And I
isn't
guess there was no thing in that era of like, it's not weird.
Yeah.
It's just family, but it's also like, I don't know. I wouldn't film a kid now.
You might film your own child. It's
I know,
different
but
when
like
your
now
own.
that it's all on phones,
Actually,
and stuff,
I wouldn't digitally like an
Digitally
internet
film it,
connected
yeah.
device. I wouldn't film my child.
That's the thing. It's like everything's changed now. It's just a different time back then.
Yeah.
I'm just watching it going like, yeah, there's a common theme throughout this, and I was a nudist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.